Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is xhairymuppetx, and since it is raining outside, I am going to be casting some Starcraft 2 instead. Who the hell am I kidding? Even if it was bright and sunny, I would probably still be casting Starcraft 2 instead. But it is going to be the second series of the Kaspersky arena, run back in July. And down the bottom right side of the map, we do have our red Terran player, ThorZaIN. And up the top left side of the map, we do have our blue Protoss player, WhiteRa. WhiteRa, of course, succeeding Series 1, playing off against Bifi, the Zerg player. And WhiteRa really showing a lot of dominance versus Bifi. Bifi threw a couple of things at him, but WhiteRa never really looked like he was in trouble. He never really looked like his back was up against the wall. He just kept on doing whatever he did. And yeah, really doing some good stuff. But ThorZaIN, I think I may have cast some random Masters games, and I think he is a pretty damn good player. I definitely know, I had a look back at the Home Story Cup. He actually made it into the round of 16, but he was knocked out by Hyun and Violet. Yeah, so he's definitely a very awesome player, and we're going to see exactly how well he does against WhiteRa in this game, because yeah, WhiteRa, as we know, is a very solid player, and I don't know if he's better than ThorZaIN. I guess we'll find out. So let's not make any predictions yet. Let's just have a go at the game and see how it goes. Early probe going to go in here for a scout. It's going to attack the worker straight away. What do we do? We got another barracks coming up very fast. Obviously a little bit back. He was perhaps hoping that WhiteRa wouldn't see it, and he hasn't seen it actually. He's got it just out of range of this probe, and the probe is not going to be scouting it out. The SCV jumping straight back, so yeah, hopefully we'll just keep an eye on this probe. He's going to run up there. Oh, he's getting so close to that barracks, but he's just not seeing it. And this is actually, yeah, we go, he's going to get us around, but WhiteRa just manages to get away, and he's going to make a runner for it. And would you look at that, he did not see the barracks that was right there on the very edge of his vision at like 3 different points, but did not see it. And meanwhile, he's going to go for some fairly standard play, going for a gateway and a cyber core. And I gotta think this is going to be Reapers. Actually getting a little bit of lag here, but there we go, 2 Reapers coming out, 3rd one already out there. So very early Reaper pressure, and this is actually quite a ballsy move by ThorZaIN, but it definitely could reap some benefits. We do have 1 Stalker coming out though, so yeah, I mean, WhiteRa, without even realizing it, has done an excellent counter versus the Reaper build. 2 more Reapers going to come out, but even 3 Reapers total, I don't think is going to be able to kill a Stalker that easily. I think the Stalker should be able to ward them off, and the probe's going to see the 2 other Reapers coming down, so straight away WhiteRa pumping out another Stalker, and I think he is going to be just fine. Now here we go, the Reapers just coming back straight away. They know that it's probably not going to do much, so yeah, they're going to come back, they're going to wipe out this probe. At least they're going to do that, and then they're going to run up and maybe check out this base a little bit more, do some harass. Not really going to be able to do much, but yeah, look at this guy, he's even scouting out for pylons at the moment, so making themselves somewhat useful now that there's not really any possibility. Although he's got 2 more Reapers, man. He's got 5 total now, and this is going to be quite scary. At the very least, is this command center is going to go up completely unmolested. There is no way that WhiteRa is going to want to run over and actually start doing an attack with 5 Reapers on the map. It's just yeah, it's not going to be fun at all. And 2 Stalkers going to be able to hold off the Reaper harass, and the Reaper's just running around doing some scout, doing some other stuff. Mothership Core watching out for them. But yeah, will they move into the enemy base? I don't know. I'm gonna say no, simply because may go in for a scout, but that'll be about it. There we go. They get around the Mothership Core. They're gonna see if there's an expansion, and ThorZaIN is going to be very happy to find out that there is no expansion. I think he probably just got in close enough to see it there. So he saw no expansion coming down. So that has got to make him a very happy Terran player. And there we go, he's going to move up, but he's just going to run away. And with 3 Stalkers and a Mothership Core, The Reapers are starting to get wiped out, and yeah, we're going to see the bunker. We're going to have to see a few Marines go inside it, but he does have 4 Marines, so he should be okay in dealing with this pressure, I think. Yeah, he's got to get that in there, but he's even getting a missile turret up. He does not like the look of that mothership core, and the missile turret's going to be able to do some great stuff, but he is going to have to back away and relinquish map control to WhiteRa for the time being until he starts to get this infantry force up. They're starting to get up now, but I'm sure he'd love to get some support for those units, like a couple of medevacs, maybe a tank. He is getting a tank. I thought I saw a tank going out there. There's the first tank. And this is going to be realistic. That's actually quite far away. I think it should be a little bit closer, but he's got to be worried about it being sniped by the mothership core as well. So, yes, maybe put it a little bit there, I say. Put it there. That's probably safe enough, and then it can still hit half of this area. But putting it all the way back there is not going to help, and this stalker numbers is actually quite a large amount here. So, yes, he really needs to move the tank up a little bit closer. There he goes. He's going to push it forward. And he's going to hold back. It's still not quite close enough, but, you know, whatever. I mean, we can only assume that ThorZaIN knows what he's doing a little bit better. And, oh, blink. How did we miss that going down? That blink is down. The Stalkers have changed the entire game up here. There is a couple of bunkers up here, but, man, 2 siege tanks getting wiped out. And ThorZaIN's defensive strategy has just completely gone out the window here. The Stalker's going to jump up again, wipe out a bunker, and I think this is it. This is it for ThorZaIN. I mean, such a decisive strike here from these Stalkers, doing another blink in, getting the tank down. The tanks cost so much, and they are going down so far. He's trying to hold out here, but I think he's, yeah, definitely be better off just pushing back here, waiting for some reinforcements, and pushing it in again. This is a very old school blink Stalker type strategy, but it's working so well here. Just, yeah, because ThorZaIN had a beautiful defensive strategy, which completely relied on WhiteRa having to go through this entry, and he just went in the back door. So, yeah, doing an awesome pushback, and I mean, with that decisive victory, I mean, WhiteRa would be playing a perfect game right now if he had expanded at this point. He has not expanded, and I don't think he's quite got enough to be 100% certain of a win here. He does have a DT here, which is going to be a bit annoying, but he's got 2 orbitals, so getting a scan out there should be fine. He's managed to get a siege tank up here. It's far back enough, but the DT is going to take it out, and oh, bit of a fail there. He's finally got it down. He's finally going to get the scan. The DT goes out, but it's a bit too late. And yeah, now these guys coming back in. The tank has been taken out. He's madly trying to get another tank, but I think actually he's got enough Marauders and Marines to take this out. But yeah, how many workers has he lost so far? Quite a lot. He's 11 down, and that's with WhiteRa being a bit slack on his worker production because he's been so busy with the Blink Stalkers. So yeah, he's still way in front, and the tank needs to move up a little bit, but then again these guys are going to push in, so yeah, very, very bad. But right now these guys just wiping out the buildings, left, right and centre, trying to run back, but that thing is going to get taken out. And ThorZaIN right on the edge of defeat, but then again he has been on the edge of the defeat for like the past 3 or 4 minutes. So there we go, the tank finally getting in range. These guys are going to have to back off, going to have to go around, maybe try and get in a position where they can snipe this tank. Yeah. What is going to happen? I don't know. Did he manage to save that barracks? It looks like he did. But it's just going to be too much, I think. It's just going to... I mean, look at that. One Stalker's got like 12 kills or something. Completely insane. This siege tank is trying really hard to get the mothership core out, but the Stalkers are not going down. And ThorZaIN's barely able to get enough forces to see these guys off. I think he can barely afford another tank, but he's just building SCVs at the moment. He's so low on the SCV count. And here we go, the DT coming in, and with the missile turret down, he's got energy on this one, so he's going to have to do a scout over here. There we go, the scout's down, but he's got not enough forces to take out the DT, and that is going to be it. WhiteRa with some extremely awesome pressure there. Just decided, what the hell, Blink Stalkers, let's see if we can make it work. And unfortunately, ThorZaIN's defensive strategy was not designed to withstand Blink Stalkers. They came in the side, they sniped the 2 tanks that were beautifully placed up here, and that was it. That was the beginning of the end for ThorZaIN, and he just kept going down after that. So WhiteRa winning the first series 3-0, and I would not be surprised if he does it again after this very, very dominating first game. But then again, ThorZaIN may switch it up. He may I don't know. I don't know what he can do to get back up against it, but I definitely know that he will not be relying on siege tanks up here to defend him anymore, because that was definitely a mistake. So game number 2, we are going to find out what happens between WhiteRa and ThorZaIN, and it is a best of 5. So yeah, we're looking at least 2 more games in this series. So this has been Hairy Muppet. I'll catch you guys in game number 2.